Hello, hello, hello. How are we all doing? Hope we're doing well. Today's game between 1 second. Between Buffalo and Montreal. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it'll be a good game nonetheless. Got a new monitor as well, so I've now got three. It looks like a space station, but you know, what are you gonna do? Just getting everything ready on each monitor. Should be alright though. How are we all doing anyway? Hope we're doing well. Any early predictions for scorelines from anyone? Anyone got any parlays, anything like that? Let me know. We're about to do national anthem. Well, both of them. Both the Canadian and USA. Just getting their first poll ready. Give me a second. Okay. It should be up. Poll is running. Get voting, get voting. Very interesting to know what you all think. It's looking pretty even at the minute. I'm sure it will go the other way, but obviously game one went to Sabres. It was quite a big win as well. We'll see if they can do the same. Probably need it, to be fair, going back to Montreal. We know how hard it and difficult it is playing in Montreal. I mean, not me personally, but you know what I'm trying to say. Some crazy screaming going on from the Montreal fans. Oh, say spangled. We got 9 votes right now. 67% saying Sabres as of right now. We'll see if that changes at any point. That's one of them over and done with. Hope we're all doing well anyway on this fine day. They don't have a great chant. I'm gonna be real. It's it's a bit to be fair. Right. Game is about to get underway here. Face off ready to start. And this one's won by Montreal. And they dump it straight into the zone. I wonder if it will stay a close game or whether it will start to branch out like the first game did. I guess we shall see. Got 10 votes now, 70% Sabres. We'll see if that stays the same. Just held in the corner at the moment. Bit of a slow start for both sides as of right now. To be fair, Canadians have not lost back-to-back games in these playoffs, so we'll see if it stays in that way or not. It will at some point, I think. I think it will break at some point. It just depends when. Thompson with a big hit, but a turnover. Montreal not able to do much with it though. They say as they put it into the net. It got onto a free side and Montreal convert on it. On their first shot of the game, the first shot of the game in general, and it's 1-0 Montreal. It looks like it's New Hook. It's a turnover in the defensive end for them. But they managed to get it free to an open man, and it just squeaks under the blocker arm. Just manages to squeak through. Actually gets... It was Gooley who actually had the shot. It got deflected in front. Good deflection. And I think it's 3 of you get it right. We'll get the next poll up. Next poll is up. We're just going to do for the game winner. It saves me having to change it all the time as well. I think this one will be closer. I think this will be like a 2-goal, like 1 or 2 goals between, maybe an empty net as like a security goal, but we'll see. Big hit by Darlene then. I'm not sure if that was a save or a block in front. Wasn't very clear. Who is going to get the next one? Let me know what you think. The rebound was there. Buffalo trying to get one back by the looks of things. Oh, a bit of a shunt from Dobes then. Montreal putting pressure on in the offensive zone now. Caulfield lost it between his legs, stays on it. Momentarily, he gets bumped, tied up as well. Slavkovsky does well to get free of his man. Caulfield tried to play it between his legs short side then. He drives it in and gets a shot on. Couple shots there, decent attempts. Habs only 60-40, it's 64 votes. Pretty close on the voting. We'll see if that changes at all. They're going to retake this face off. That was a very quick player shot straight off the draw. Slavkovsky hasn't had a goal since game 1 of round 1. That's not ideal, but I'm sure he's not going to be too worried. There's a wrister from Matheson. His posts and in, I believe. Maybe bar down. I couldn't quite see from the angle, but it's 2-0. Well, this is not how I expected it to go. I'm not sure if Buffalo will look to use their timeout or something, or maybe change. It was short side. It was, let's see, it was bar down. It was almost perfectly placed, to be fair, in that top left corner. Wow, what a goal. What a goal. Still waiting on a few regulars to join in. We'll see if they join in at any point, but Matheson has made it 2-0 here early on the first and fifth shot of the game. Montreal have converted. But they are a very young team, bearing in mind, so they could easily mess up. We'll see if they do or not. Bit of pushing and shoving at a minute. Who is going to get it? Yeah, that's okay. I was just checking my diary. Sorry about that one. Buffalo in the zone now. Shot from distance. Came off the outside of the net. Through the blue paint. On a breakaway. Beautiful pass off the boards. And it's gloved. It was a beautiful move as well. Suzuki tried it. Suzuki really tried that one. Looks like my headphones have disconnected. One moment. Geico. What am I looking at here? Okay, we're back to the action. Offensive zone face off for Montreal here. Tage Thompson ready to take it for Buffalo. He does not win it, but good work here by Tuck. Gets all the way down, whiffs on the shot at the end of the line. Bit of a poke check from Arbor. Straight ready there. Trying to turn it over the best they can here, Buffalo in their zone. There's a broken stick on the ice. Thompson reaching for it there, couldn't quite get there. Villano beats the icing for Montreal. The turnover here, this is going to be a trip. He lost the puck, and it's going to be a power play here for Buffalo. Without any argument whatsoever, he goes straight to the box. That one's won by Montreal again. They've been good at the face-off dot so far today. I wonder if they'll continue in that trend the rest of the night. Currently 64% Habs on the poll. It's looking that way so far, but Buffalo could really close his gap on this power play. Although they're not having any luck right now as they come out the zone. Although they were 2 for 3 in game one, so you never know. Is this going to make this 3 for 4 or make it 50% on the series? Stone shot and that one's gloved. A bit of pushing and shoving with a number of players here. There's a broken play. Bounced off a skate, came to the mid slot, and he just holds it on that forehand around Matheson, I believe it was, who was sliding, trying to poke it away. And it was Quinn and Gooley who started it all off, pushing and shoving afterwards. Won by Buffalo. They needed that face-off win. Darlene looking into the mid slot. Oh, it got put over the net by Buffalo. Not what you want to start off with. That came off the mask of Dobes. That's 2 good looks there. And that came off the crossbar as well by the looks of things. It was the block actually from Montreal in front that put it over the net originally. Buffalo toss from the face-off zone. The face-off zone? The face-off dot. And this is cleared out by Matheson. Still time for Buffalo to convert. Definitely still time. "30 seconds now. Tried to get it cross ice, didn't connect. And this sent the line for the ice. Buffalo need to get going here in the last 20 seconds, now 15. Cross ice pass. Alex Tuck with a slap shot, but it's saved. They gotta be careful now. They've already given Montreal a couple breakaways and they've been dangerous on them. They don't want to go 3 down in the first. It's the first and 5th shot on goal for Montreal that put them 1 and 2-0 up. And that face-off's won by Montreal, so they'll get it out the zone. Actually, they don't. As this comes out of the play with 2 seconds left on the power play. Top defenseman Darlene, Makar, and Morensky for the finals. I don't get why they've ignored the Caps. Like, I don't understand. Like, Chikrin had the most goals by 2 as a defenseman. Apparently, Logan Thompson wasn't even close for the Vezina, which is just stupid as hell. But only so much we can do, I guess. Doan goes off the side of the net. Doan's looking good. Benson. Buffalo are pressing. There's good forecheck pressure right now. That should be interference on Dobas there. He came out and got in the way, pushed him just for no reason. No. Would have been a bit light, but it is a penalty. It's unsportsmanlike, at least. Pass across. Doesn't go to plan, but Buffalo managed to come back up with it. Nice drop passes here. Shot goes wide. I think it came off the side of the net there. Buffalo's still with it. They're pressing hard now. Tage Thompson lost it, and it's a 2-on-1 here. It was Lane Hudson who's just got absolutely laid out. I think it might have been Darlene that just laid him out. Power play to come. It'll be boarding, surely. Maybe cross-check. Look like boarding, to be fair. Well, Habs will get a power play momentarily. We're just waiting on the confirmation for that one. Of who will be there. And it is Darlene. Just check the game center, but you know. Thought it was Darlene. Doesn't it just says 2 minutes for minor, Lane Hudson. I mean, it's not far off. Newhook had his second goal of the playoffs. Gooley and Lane Hudson with their 5th assists on that one. And then Mike Matheson, his first of the playoffs from Dunol's 2nd assist of the playoffs. Who's going to get the next goal? Let me know in the chat. Let me know what you think. Excuse me. Apparently it's called interference. Bit of a weird one. Not quite sure why it was called that. But anyway. Power play looking good so far, though. Staying out wide, using the boards right now. Good pressure by Samuelson, doesn't quite get it out of the zone. Another attempt. Caulfield a shot, and that's gloved. That was a very, very big chance there. He was looking for that top right corner, but straight into the glove. Seven shots apiece right now. We'll see if that changes at all. But that's cleared all the way down by Buffalo. Faceoffs wins currently 11-2 for Montreal. Thought Buffalo was struggling, but didn't realize it was that badly. Keeping it in the zone well, a lot of zone time here. Cross ice. Hudson, a big drive, but that one's saved again. Bit of a snap of the wrist as well to get that one. Sort of a... First off win technically by Montreal. Good save. Mid slot wide. Buffalo working through the zone now, 1-on-3. Wrist from the side of the face-off dots doesn't go anywhere. U-Hook went through all four there. Big hit at the end of the boards. Back to full strength now, but still in the and off the pipe there. They're pushing. A lot of zone time. Buffalo players will be tired, but comes out the zone and they're able to get a change. So will Montreal. Just one guy shouting, "Let's go Buffalo." Oh. Anderson, poor back in front. That was a beautiful pass, sourced it across, but Anderson is better off for his grit than his shooting, clearly. Doesn't get that one in. Centre does a good hit. Good hit. He was collecting the puck in his wheelhouse there to rip one. Managed to clear it to Montreal's end as well. Shaw got blocked on the way. Centered and got a beautiful tie up by Darlene, otherwise that might have been a goal. It was Caulfield that was parked in front. And 3-on-2 here for Buffalo. It was a bit of a broken play. A shot and it goes wide. And oh, he was looking for that top left corner. Just can't convert. Have to be on target on that one. Could have very easily been a goal. This was deemed offside now. 3:11 left. The first two goals came early in the first like 4.5 minutes. You missed it. On the first and fifth shot for Montreal. Both teams having a power play. I still don't really get that advert. It's a bit confusing. I wonder if we'll see Andrew tonight in the chat. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 ba-dum. First off, tied up, and it took a while to actually get to any team. Buffalo come up with it. Will they get one back before the second period or the first intermission? We'll see. Shot off the mask. Kept in at the blue line. Tipped mid to high slot. Didn't go anywhere near on target though. And this is cleared by Montreal. Greenway and Jacky going at it. Right at the bench there. Greenway talking to one on the bench. Darlene pushing him over to his own bench. Doesn't want them to take an unnecessary penalty towards the end of the period, especially when down 2-0. To be fair, it was a bit of a cross check from Jacky. Now, if they were caps, I mean, you just fight him on the bench. But if you're Tom Wilson, you just take it to the bench. But only in Montreal, obviously. In the first intermission. Puck knowledge right there. Tuck's had a good game as well. This one will be offside against Montreal. Dun, 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 dun. They're getting a bit pushy-shovey in front of the benches. I wonder if anything will transpire from it later on. Let's go on a play. 69 seconds remaining in the first period. Who will get the next goal? Is there going to be a next goal? Technically, we don't know yet. No one knows. Say that like it wasn't already obvious. I forgot to pause the damn thing. Last minute. 1-on-2 here for Buffalo. Good poke check. Keep it in. Shot on. Good block. There was a guy behind him waiting for the puck to tip it in. Struggled to get it out of the zone tonight. A good drop pass. Doan trying to go fancy there, 1-on-2. On Doan, a big hit. Behind the play. This is against Doan. It was from the big hit, it was deemed interference. Yeah, I mean, he's not even close. Dobson was caught up high a little bit, but with 9.9 remaining right now, it's not an ideal time to take a penalty. Caulfield, big shot, and it's saved. It's blown down with 2.2. I mean, it wasn't loose. It was never fully covered, so I don't know why. Got stuck in a lot of skates, but it would have been the end of the period as well. There is a chance here to get one off the draw if they're quick. A shot, it was a good save. Manages to do enough right at the end. First period, they managed to get the shot off as well on that. It was straight to the chest, unfortunately, but a shot is a shot. Never gonna complain, let's be honest. Got 12 votes on the poll right now, 67% saying Habs. We'll see if that stays the case or not. Have a look at the stats. Right. Well, the stats for the period are not great for the Sabres. Well, bearing in mind they've got a minute 50 penalty kill to start the next period. Being outshot 12-8. Canadians 71.4 compared to 28.6 on the face of dot, 15-6. To be fair, it was 11-2, so they went even after that. Hits 20-9 in favour of Buffalo. 4 block shots each, 5 giveaways for Canadians, 6 for Buffalo, 2 takeaways apiece. It was 4-2 Buffalo in game 1. Currently already 2-0 Montreal. I could see a 4-1 Montreal here. I could see that happening. There's another game later as well. That is Ducks and Golden Knights at 9:30 Eastern, I believe. Did I get it right? I got it right. But it is in Vegas, so that series is tied as well. Oh, it's not in Vegas because it's tied, so we've had 2 games, so it's back at the Ducks now. But I think that series is going to be quite fun. But I think it'll be it'll have some dead games, I feel like. Because they're both pretty good defensively. So, you know. I am planning on doing the other stream. It depends on how, for the other game, depends on how tired I am, because I have been up for a very long time. Got up early because I went to bed early last night. I was already asleep for nearly 3 hours this time last night. It is 1 a.m. here though, so I do have an excuse. It was 96 seconds that they scored, apparently, into the game. Pretty quick. Let me know in the chat who you think's gonna win this game. We're gonna poll running. If anyone's got any predictions, any parlays, any bets, anything like that, then feel free to also get it going in the chat. To be fair, if I don't stream the next game, then I will probably be just chilling. Gonna be honest, for a little bit. Chilling a bit, and also might do a little bit of planning. I have a series that I'm trying to do next year, so I'm gonna be looking into. It's a big series, so it will cost me thousands and thousands in just doing it. Then possibly another 1,000 on editing, because at least whether I do it myself, thousands of pounds worth of time. It is going to be a very big series, and it's all in the name of charity. I also have a charity stream on the 27th of June. That's the Saturday after the playoffs finish. The following week, as the 21st would be effectively Game 7. So it'd just be about a week after. Obviously, it'll probably go to Game 5 or 6 at least. It'll be Avs versus Hurricanes, so let's be honest, it definitely will. Yeah. My hands up in the air. I know I can count on you. You got the love. You got the love. I know I can count on you. I know I can count on you. You got the love. You got the love. You got the love. Sometimes I'm already over. Na, 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 na. Even though you already know. Nah, that one's just copying the auto glass repair, auto glass replace, auto glass repair, auto glass replace. If you are new on there, please don't forget to leave a like if you're enjoying, subscribe if you're new. On the way to 250 subscribers right now. Trying to do as many playoff games as we can. For the final, I will hopefully be doing every single game at least. Only not doing it if I'm working, basically, so. Who's going to sweep the second round? Avalanche or the Hurricanes? Or both? Currently, I think it's basically guaranteed that Hurricanes will. They've not even been close. I mean, in fact, let's have a look at the series. So have a look at the series that they've had so far. They're current 7-0 there. In this series, they have won 3-0, 3-2 in overtime. That was a good game there. But they played a bit ass at the start. And then won 4-1. 3-0, 3-2, 4-1. Carolina have averaged 3.3 goals a game. Philadelphia have scored 3 goals in 3. So, you know, what was the series for round 1? What were the scorelines? Boom, 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 boom. Been a long time since they played, to be fair. Okay, let's have a look at what round 1 was. They won 2-0, 3-2, 2-1, 4-2. So they averaged what? Three and a bit goals a game again, and they let in 5 on that one. The aggregate score for their first series was 11-5, and currently oh, currently it is, what is it? 11-3. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Another vote for the Habs right now. We'll see if that stays the case in the second period. I mean, anything can happen. 40 minutes to go. Even if Buffalo do have to kill the next minute 50. Boom, 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 boom. What is... Oh, it's just a... It's just a weird baseball thing. Okay. Little bit weird. If anyone's got any predictions, let me know in the chat. Any parlays, let me know as well. Obviously got a minute 50. They gotta work with still here. Boom, 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 boom. Still gotta kill this off. Let's see how it goes. Opening face off, and it's won by Buffalo this time, who struggled on the face off dot through the first period, so done a little bit better to start at least. A lot of blocks happening. There's a injured hand. I'm not sure if there was a player from Montreal fell. I don't know if he's cut his hand or not. But he's staying on the ice. I mean, sort of has to right now as they're pressing in the end. The power play hasn't continued, so we'll speed it up. There we go. Now it's back on. It's number 29 for Buffalo. I don't know who that is, if anyone knows. Oh, it's Malenstein. He manages to get it out of the zone and get a change himself, at least. He went straight down the tunnel as well. I'm pretty sure he's cut his wrist open. Oh no! Lewis almost put it in his own net. I'm not sure if they'll replay the. Here we go. Yeah, it is. It's the skate. Greenway crushes him, and it's the skate. It's like halfway up the forearm, actually. Hopefully, he's all right. This was centered. Hooking call here. Delay penalty. Buffalo need this. It was hooking. Not sure who. Rebounds there. And this gets touched enough. And it's number 45 again, you naughty boy. Carrier going to the box. I believe it's him at least. Yeah, it is. They accidentally said the wrong number out loud. Great start. Gets cleared straight away because Montreal won the face-off. I went through a few swings I didn't know. I managed to get it somehow. Oh, just kept on the blue line. Just. A little bit was in the white. Oh, and it's broken stick. And it's left for a breakaway. Managed to get her back and off. There's a miscommunication at the Buffalo bench. He was asking for a stick. He ended up just jumping off instead. Left to almost a 2-0. Shot comes there. Rebounds there. And it just came through. It was inches from Thompson's stick and he would have been able to pull a trigger at an empty net. We're gonna retake this. I didn't have access to the clock for half of that, so I was half hoping it was accurate. Darlene collects it. Works through center. Drops it back. Not sure why. He had the space to just enter himself, and it's ended up with it getting cleared all the way down. Might as well have just done it himself there, Darlene. Oh, and a big hit there. It's 2-on-2 here. And a beautiful pass across. A new hook puts his second in the night into the back of the net. Let's have a look. It was Evans across, and it was a source pass. I think it had a little bit of height on it, so it sort of... Yeah, it was off the post, off the back of the skate, and it goes in. Wow. I think hitting will intensify. We've not had one that's been like ridiculous a series yet, because the one that we thought would sort of went a bit dry. If we manage to get Florida versus Tampa in if we manage to get that in a second round. Arbor Jackeye here though. This is your first slash. Oh, I've still got the delayed penalty up. That's not quite right. Just seen it. It's a little chilly now, so why not? This power play has been really bad today. The other night it was alright, it was 2 for 3, but I think they're 0 for 2 so far, and they gave the third goal up then seconds after as well. Short side. Tucker's having a good game. Tuck. Short rebounds bounced out of the glove there, I think. The shot. Blocked away. Sent around the boards. Just kept in. Tage Thompson gets knocked off the puck and it's cleared all the way down. Oh, lost an edge there. And a bad pass that goes out the zone, and they've just lost the The remaining time they would have had on the power play, they've just now lost. It's poor performance here from Buffalo. Very poor performance. Just not being very dangerous at all. Stanley with a big hit. Love to see Anderson or Jacky fight Logan Stanley. That would be a fun one. Oh, I don't think that's offside. He might have been down, but he had possession. Maybe it was he didn't have possession in time enough, possibly. He entered the zone before the puck, but he was in control of said puck. Bum, bum. I would, I'd love to be able to do is just do a podcast with someone else that knows hockey, and like probably makes content themselves. Maybe not makes content themselves, but is fine with being a guest. Jack, I think, wants to go with someone. What if we get Greenway versus Jacky, Anderson versus Logan Stanley? At the same time, simultaneously. That would be fun. What's in the feet there? I think Tage wants one today. He's getting very frustrated. But they need one sooner, I think, just for momentum purposes as well. A bit slow and lacking for the first half of this game. Turnover in the defensive zone for Montreal, but tripping penalty here. I'm not sure that's a trip, to be honest. I think that's. I thought that was just a hit and then he fell. It would have been on the breakaway as well. Let's have a look. Oh no, it was a stick. Don't know what number it was, so I'll check in a second. 23. Shot there. I thought I went in. It bounced. Just went over the head there. I reckon they'll score. I have a feeling there might be a goal coming here. Slavkovsky. Just looking for the back door with Suzuki. Can't get it out of the zone. Buffalo have struggled on the face-off, on the power play, on getting it out the zone. It's even the simple things, like you should be able to do that. You should be able to just wide. You should be able to win face-offs, and you should be able to clear the puck out the zone. You're literally on a penalty kill. You can send that as high up in the sky as you want. Just get it out the zone. Use the boards. Suzuki, it was almost behind him. Almost snuck in. Demidov lost it. Oh, he almost turned it over. Short side, I'm not sure if that hit the pipe or not. It was very close to going in. Thing is, Montreal, they haven't scored either 0 for 3 on the power play, but they have just looked so much more dangerous on them. Are just playing a very different game right now. I mean, this is a lot of zone time here. This is almost 10 minutes without a break for Lion. Just came out of the play. That was 3 minutes at least just held in their zone the entire time. Because they've turned it over off their own players. Like, get it out the zone, it's not that hard. I played defenseman this year, it is not hard to get it out of the zone. Just take a look. See where players are. If they're holding the boards, just send it in their empty space. Just bank it off the glass. They're only so tall. Hadouken. Just waiting for them to get it back on the play. Over halfway through the game right now, 7:08 remaining. I'd say it is 21. I just looked at the game. That's why the game center. I know a few one shift ahead. Sent down the ice by Buffalo. I believe so, at least. Shot goes over the net. Buffalo really struggling. They're being aggressive when they shouldn't be. And not aggressive enough when they need to be. Like they're forechecking when they shouldn't. And then not forechecking when they should. And that's what's really affecting their game the most, really. Oh, it's a slightly earlier game tomorrow night, actually. For the Carolina game. 6 p.m. Eastern. Hand pass there. Montreal have wanted this a lot more than Buffalo have. And I think that's the main issue, really, on this one. Ooh. There's a too many men call here. Big power play here. They need a score, really. Let's get a drink. Is this enough? I only needed one, but apparently I can only have the entire pack. Because for some reason, the outside of this is titanium today. Oh, I'm not getting that back in right now. I'll do it later. A lovely Fanta. He was arguing it, but it's the right call. He was interfering with the play, with the other person still on the ice. We're looking a bit better on this one. Big block. I think that one stung though. Oh, Thompson tried to hit a short side eye there. Miscommunication again here by Buffalo. And it's costing them every single time. This is so bad by Buffalo. Benson fell on Dobas a bit. And we've got a pile on. There needs to be more than just one each here. They're being guided to the benches on their own. It was Boldock that hit Benson down towards where Dobis was. There's a few penalties being handed out here. Let me just get them all right. They got a blocker to the face. Dobis just punched him with it. Sonny and Gooley getting 2 minutes each for roughing. That weren't even part of the action, so, you know. Good shot there by Buffalo. You'd think Montreal would be the better team 4-on-4. They are faster. Lion has to play that one. It's just sloppy all day by Buffalo, to be fair. Bit slow. Montreal are just trying to slow it down. You thought Buffalo would be doing this more than Montreal, to be fair, but apparently not. Matheson, through the blue paint, was looking for anyone crashing towards the net. There wasn't anyone. Shot from a severe angle from Matheson again. It was New Hook, sorry. $15 seconds left on the 4-on-4. Benson back on. He's taken down, stays with it well. Lost it off his stick. Turning it over, though, behind the net. Does well to do it. Shot Darlene got it. Shot a block. And they score! I think this is Benson. It is. He effectively caused that 4-on-4, and as it's killed off, Buffalo did better on the 4-on-4 as well, but they kept the momentum. He puts one in. He scored 2, I believe. Oh yeah, he had, I think, 3 points in the last game. Benson's been great in this series so far. One of the most underrated players in this entire playoff so far, I think. It was just he was waiting on that back door for it. Went down to one knee as well. It's a good time to do it as well. With 37, there was 37 seconds remaining. Buffalo will just take it back to their end, kill the last few seconds off of the period, and they'll go into the locker room. Of it. Benson has only scored 3 goals as well, which in this playoffs, and I think he scored 2 yesterday. Let's have a look. No, he got 2 assists. Okay. No, you still had a great game. But he's played very well in these playoffs. I mean, he's only on like 6 points, but in what is it, like 9 games, 9 games? That's pretty good. It's 8 games. Actually, is it 7? I think it's 7 actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Yeah, it's 7 games. 6 points in 7. I mean, is he a 4th liner? I don't actually know much about Benson. That's his 6 points. He's going to be a +4 going into this game. Had a goal and assist in the game that took them past Boston as well. Oh my god, he's he's literally a month older than me. It's his birthday in 3 days, actually. It's his 21st in 3 days. He looks like he's about 28. He cannot be 4 weeks older than me. That is so dumb. It was a 2023 draft. 13th overall, first round pick. I mean, being a decent pick for Buffalo. Done it when they needed it. Nope. Yep. In the regular season, 65 games played, he had 43 points, to be fair, plus 27. 13 goals, 30 assists. In his career, he's played 211, 34 goals, 67 assists for 101 points. So he's a plus 22 and plus minus for his career. He actually might be one of the most underrated players. Decent time and ice averages as well. 1431, 1449, 1553 for each year he's played. Scores 1 out of every 10 as well, out of every 10 shots, which is decent. Not bad. Not bad at all. That's 4 game-winning goals this season. Oh, he's 13 as well. Not bad at all. Might have to get a Benson jersey now. God, if I had money, I wouldn't have money. That's the thing. If I made enough money, in other words, it wouldn't be in my bank account. It'd be in the NHL Shops bank account. Alright, let's have a look at stats for the period while we're here. Shots for that period were 9-8 to Buffalo, and the other way around. Oh wait, no, never mind. That is the other game. Never mind. First period shots were 13-8 for Montreal. This time it was 11-8 for Buffalo. So it came back a little bit. Shots at 21-19. Montreal 23 out of 36, 63.9% on the face-off dot. Montreal 0 for 3, Buffalo 0 for 4 on the power play. Hits 14 for Montreal, 33 for the Sabres right now. 8 block shots for Montreal, 9 for the Sabres. Giveaways 7-9, Montreal with less. Takeaways 4 for the Habs, 2 for Sabres. Had Newhook's second goal from Gooley and Hudson's 5th assists. Matheson's first from Danault's second assist. Newhook's third from Evans' second, Dobson's first. And Zach Benson, with less than a minute remaining, I think 37 seconds or something, I believe it was. That's his third of the playoffs. Timmins with his first assist, and Doan with his fourth. Doan and Benson were together for, I think, quite a lot of the goals in the last game. Got a bit of time at the minute though, until the next period. We've got about 7 minutes. Got another vote for the Habs. I mean, pretty much confirmed to happen at until that last minute. Next goal is basically going to be it, but the sooner Sabres do it, the better. We'll see if they're able to do so. Ba-da-ba-da-bum-bum-bum. If you're new around here, please don't forget to leave a like on the stream if you're enjoying, subscribe if you're new, on the way to 250 subs. We have a charity stream after the playoffs as well, if you're interested in joining in that. We're trying to cover every game possible for the playoffs. We won't be doing the Ducks and Golden Knights game 2, unfortunately, tonight. I'm going to skip that one to get some sleep, as I've been up for already about 20 hours, so could do with some sleep. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. It's just a complete copy of a UK one. We've got a few minutes still until next period gets underway. I'm not sure why it's counted as a tipping shot. He did technically swing at it, but you know. Oh, what is that? Oh, for God's sake! What are they doing on ESPN? Right. 2 minutes to go until the third period. God, there's some weird adverts, aren't there, out there? I must say. Well, you know what I need to do? I need to get that. Where's that photo? I need to get that photo up. Bum, bum, ba-da-da-dun-dun-dun. Five points in the last 3 games. Boom, 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 boom. Three goals and 3 assists. Oh, in his last 3. Damn. Who's going to get the next one? The next one means the most, really. Next one decides it. Or decides how the rest of the game's going at the very least. Dun, 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 dun. Centre line for the ice. This is icing. Oh my god. Oh, chance here. It rolls free. Tried to stuff it. To be fair, my prediction was 4-1 Canadians. Those who don't know, the 2 games the other night, I got one correct for the right team, and I just got the team the wrong way around on the other one. But I got the actual score lines technically right for both. One fully right, but oh, Hudson almost caught Leon like Lion off guard there. I took a weird bounce off the board. Maybe the linesman, I'm not quite sure. Ends up going on to Dobes. Doan just manages to keep it in, but not for very long as it's poked back out the zone. Buffalo have come back a lot, bearing in mind the shot clock was really against them earlier in the battle. Samuelson currently with the most hits with 8. 8 hits. That's a lot of hitting. Bear in mind, it's only 3 minutes into the third. Stretch pass just onside. Good save by Dobes. There was a rebound there. Buffalo still within the zone. Shot this time, it's gloved. Buffalo are coming back on the face off, to be fair. Just that first period in particularly did do them a lot of harm. Couldn't get it out of the zone at all. Now they seem a lot more structured, at least. Just kept in there, working out. Buffalo 4-4 here. Giving away. Tage Thompson tried to wrap it, faked, going one way, went back the other. Thompson spinning. 2-on-1 for Montreal. This is the second time he's done this. A shot and he scores. That was post or bar in as well. Tage Thompson has done that multiple times this game. He's trying to do too much. All he needed to do was drop that back to Owen Bauer. And they keep it in the zone perfectly. I mean, yeah, that's basically where the post connects to the crossbar. Perfectly placed. Oh, it is unfortunate. He just wipes himself out and then. I thought it only went a little bit up from the first view, but it was where the post and crossbar connects in the end. Now, this is what I predicted, although I doubt it will end up staying this scoreline for very long. I'll say that much. If someone comes out of the play. So I'm just writing a couple notes down here and there. Demidov's stick snapped from a big slap shot there. And might have numbers here. They do. Montreal 3-on-2. Good back check there by. Was that Benson again? As he walks in, dishes it. And he couldn't pull the trigger. He did everything. Benson's on everything. Beautiful back check. The toe drags around, walks in and lays it up. Oh no. Tuck's had a decent game. Centered, good block. Come on. Settle it down, Buffalo. Bad pass. Just kept it on the blue line. Stripped and cleared by Montreal. Samuelson on it now. He's probably on about 10 hits in this game, but at this point in the of the night, honestly, he's just been hitting people left, right, and centre. Not a bad attribute to have, though, especially in playoffs. Oh, they had numbers. Bad passing right now. Could have closed down there, Tage Thompson. Although he has now gone off for a change. I was probably tired. Bad pass from Stanley. Turns it over. Shot goes wide. Played it through his legs there. And then, and then what a save by Lyon. And this is alley oops, and it's Benson that gets there first, beats the icing. What a save by Lyon. Had everything on that one. It was a huge slapper. And took with another shot there. Wow. Well, this game's getting a bit more interesting. Courier goal apparently was unassisted as well. Oh yeah, of course it was. What am I even saying? It was off the Thompson mishap. Thompson's not having a great game today, to be fair. There was 3 penalties in the first, 6 in the second. Are we going to get one in this game here? In this period? There's 10:15 remaining, so definitely chance to. Liberty, liberty. Turning up, I'm giving you a bad advice. Angola. and sent around the boards. Montreal, with it behind in there, gets stripped of it. Can relieve a bit of pressure now. Quinn, cross eyes. Oh, it's a nice move. McLeod, I think, was looking for tuck back door, but he lost an edge and got spun out. So then didn't have the time to pull the trigger. Power. So Quinn just kept it in, had to throw it into the corner though. Buffalo over double the hits of Montreal. 39-15. 39. Last 9 minutes of the game, Thompson's shot, and that one deflects out of the play. Got something in my eye. Don't say my eyeball. I ain't doing it shit. Bam, bam, bam. Vegas Anaheim warming up right now. Unfortunately, we won't be doing that one, as I need to get to bed because I am tired. Unfortunately, would love to watch the game though, but I can watch the highlights at least. Montreal getting out of the zone all the way down. This will be icing. Buffalo still needing one. My prediction right at the start of the game was 4-1 Montreal. That is where we stand as of right now, but with 8:46 remaining. Shots 26-25 in Montreal's favour. Buffalo had a bit of a slow first period. Really struggled with getting out of the zone. Tage Thompson has had many turnovers. Most recent one resulting in the 4th goal for Montreal. Darlene, nice toe drag. Tried to go far side. Sends it back. Shot by Zucker. Big block by Slavkovsky. Just kept in on the blue line. Sent around the board further. Dobes will play it out. It gets stopped partway by Suzuki. Digging at the boards. Comes loose. And it's a 2-on-1 for Montreal. Garfield and Slavkovsky. Slavkovsky tried to drag it across. Chance here for Folletto, and that's straight into the chest of Lion, however you say his name. I think it's Lion. That one's won by Buffalo in the defensive zone. They need to get out the zone, as they do, entering the zone, but not for long, just kept it and held at the blue line. Shot from awkward angle, good save by Dobis, bit of a cross check afterwards because they were digging for it. But it's sent out to Buffalo's end. Turnover here, just at the blue line, they enter straight back in Buffalo. Trying to start a cycle, nice move, try and shake off the defender. To the mid slot, he gets knocked down though as he tries to play the puck. This is going to be a penalty here. Believe it's against Buffalo. Yep, number 4 for Buffalo. For elbowing. Not one you really want to give up. Especially when it's not really hugely in there. Oh my god, the WIHF tournament for Canada. Matthew Barzell, Connor Brown, Macklin Celebrini, Dylan Cousins, Emmett Finney, Dylan Holloway, Fraser Minton, Ryan O'Reilly, Mark Shifley, John Tavares, Robert Thomas, Gabriel Villardi, and then for defense, Bouchard, DeMello, Sam Dickinson, Denton Matejchuk, Darnell Nurse, Morgan Riley, Zach Whitecloud, Parker Weatherspoon, goaltenders, Jet Greaves, Jack Ironkovich, and Cam Talbot. I'm sure Cam Talbot will be number 1. That's a pretty good team. Oh my god, Montreal off the crossbar. Nice move across ice. Could have pulled the trigger, decided to opt not to. Shots approaching 30 for both teams now. Need to get Benson on Marv early. Buffalo. They're relying on him right now. They need to not have to rely on him though. As a 3rd season, basically a rookie. Nearly 21-year-old. Turns 21 in a few days' time. Very young player, young prospect. Benson found himself behind it, dropped it behind the net there as he got tied up. This hit Samuelson on the bench here from the defensive zone. It was Cole Caulfield. He was going top left that hit the crossbar. It was where the crossbar meets the post. I mean, he was really looking for that top corner, wasn't he? Oh, Hershey have been eliminated. Hershey Bears have been eliminated from the AHL playoffs. Losing to the Wilkies. Bears, Scranton Penguins. Losing 3-1 on the series. That was beautiful. Oh, Hathaway went backwards into the bench in that game. The corner of the bench went right up his ass. Hart Memorial finalist Kucherov, McKinnon, McDavid. Oh, I never knew that was going to happen. Buffalo will have to pull the goalie basically now if they want a chance. And he's going now. And Suzuki scores. Well, that's all she wrote, folks. I mean, Montreal haven't even been that good in this game. I'm gonna be real. The Sabres have just been dreadful. It didn't help that they gave up three really bad ones. Oh my god, the fans are all gone. There is nobody left. Genuinely over half the crowd is now Montreal fans. Of course, it was Suzuki that got it as well. Anderson got the assist. That's Suzuki's third. think he's had 2 empty nets. That's the thing. I knew they were going to score on an empty net as well. Anderson will be going box here. I'm literally putting it on ready because of the punches I've just seen. If Anderson doesn't get a penalty for that, I mean, he punched him 3 times in the face. Yeah, he's just been sent down the tunnel. Oh, and Greenway, I think. I know, he just started cross-checking him and then... There's a 10-minute misconduct here on Anderson. And the 2-minute. Okay, it's a 2 and 10 for Anderson. Buffalo are using their timeout. Greenway's been under their skin all game, especially Anderson and Jack Eyes. Is that Demidov doing the penalty? Should have been unsportsmanlike there. It could have been 6 on 3. It should have been for knocking the stick out of the hand on purpose. Benson's shot. Good save by Dobis. Are they going to get one more? Oh my god, baby. 1 off the scoreline again. Which the last 4, I've got the scoreline right. So, including this one. Benson cross-checked Matheson. I don't know if he'll go in the box or just get sent down the tunnel. To be fair, Dober slashed and cross-checked him as well. But I guess they don't really care about that. But oh well. Don't matter to us, really. Watching as a third party. Is that somewhat in the net? Yeah, I swear he just said some spunk in the net. You can't be saying that. 4-4 for half the rest of the game now. I reckon there's going to be a bit of extra activities at the end of this one. They're trying to get to Greenway still. Jackie's having a go now. Montreal power play now for the last 35 seconds. Although there's a bit of pushing and shoving between, I think it's Jackie and Holloway again. Montreal are just going to hold it for the last 20 seconds by the looks of things. They're not fussed. Whoa, Jackie. Be nice. Went over and just kicked the stick into the corner there. Naughty, naughty. Well, we'll have a look at the stats and everything else. I mean, I was one off. Last four, I would been 4.4 seconds away from getting it, and then both empty netters stopping it. Oh, they weren't empty net for part of that, but oh well. Ding, boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Well, Habs with 18 votes gets the win on this one. We'll give him a second to update the stats. Will go through the penalties for now. Carrier had 2 minutes for tripping. Darlene, 2 minutes interference. Josh Jones, 2 minutes interference in the first period. Second period, Carrier, 2 minutes tripping. Jackie, 2 minutes slashing. Samuelson, tripping. Too many men on the ice for Canadians. Gooley, 2 minutes for roughing. Logan Stanley, 2 minutes for roughing as well. That's second period. Third period, Byram, 2 minutes for elbowing. Anderson, 2 and 10 for cross-checking with a misconduct. And then Benson cross-checking at the end. It's a 1-1 series. 4-2 Buffalo and 5-1 Montreal. Shots for that period, 8-7 for Buffalo, and the shots on goal end. It's close. 28-27 in Montreal's favour. So Buffalo came back a bit on the face-off dot in the end, but Montreal still 56.6%. Both 0 for 5 on the power play. I mean, the only difference in the penalty minutes is the extra 10-minute misconduct that Anderson got. Hits for 18 Montreal, 44 Sabres. Block shots 18 for Montreal, 11 for Sabres. Giveaways 11 for Habs. 13 Sabres, 7 takeaways for the Canadians, and 4 for Buffalo. Now, the other game on tonight is Ducks versus Golden Knights, but I will not be doing that one. I am too strained from light during being up this long. I might watch the game while chilling in bed, but we'll see. But thank you all for joining in today's stream. If you are new around here, don't forget to leave a like on the stream if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Tell all your friends. We will be live tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern for the game 4, which might end up being the end of that series between Flyers and Hurricanes. Couldn't think of the Flyers, and I was like, who is it? Who is it? But the Flyers about to get swept. If they do, this will be this 8 for 8 and 2 out of 2 sweeps for them, which is just insane. I believe also on that later in the day is also the Avalanche, who playing the Wild. They could go for 7 for 7 as well. 2 possible sweeps available at the moment. The other series tied 1-1. We'll see who takes this first one. It's the first one in the Ducks barn since 2009, I believe. Don't quote me on that one, but thank you all for joining in today's stream. Love you all, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace.